Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Schmeichel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, goalkeepers usually make the headlines for spectacular saves, Peter, and this fella's certainly capable of all that. But I think his main influence will be a little less obvious. By communicating with his defence and offering leadership at the back, he spreads a calmness and stability throughout the team. You have to have that relationship with your defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Little pass back. And it's White. White driving forwards. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. O'Reilly. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Figo. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Cross flung in towards the middle. He's had a shot! Goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Real chance! This time surely! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Van Basten duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's a dangerous ball. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nesta cuts it out. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Girassi. That's going wide left. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Tonali. And it's Figo. He's taking on the lot of them. Cross to the back post.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Swung over. And it's ended up in no man's land. White. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deftly away. And They're back on the ball again. Right, Shevchenko. He's through here. And this is Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko plays it in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Van Basten. And it's Beckham. Van Basten. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Tonali. It's a really well-measured ball. White tries across. Tries to get it clear. And he thumps it clear. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
There's a sharp little ball here. O'Reilly. Well, that's a good run down the left. O'Reilly's cross. And that should get the job done. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Milan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Milan are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Down to business again. Ball is over the line. There's the crossfield ball. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Looking to play him in. And claimed it back swiftly. O'Reilly. And it's made its way to it. And a header! Threads one in. White. Now Tonali. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But that has not gone well. Now then, the ball's come loose. Baresi. Tonali. And here's Figo. Deco, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Van Basten. Jordan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckham. Now it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he plays one through. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Figo with the short one. And it's Figo. Has a look up and delivers. And he's taking no chances there. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Figo. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity...
Oh, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Jordan are down to 10 men. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Deco! And again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 6. Beckham.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 7. Il numero 21.
And the shot!
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan have their second corner now. Impressive jump!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jordan are looking to go forward now. O'Reilly. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's an imaginative pass. And it's O'Reilly. In towards the back stick. Livakovic claims it without any fuss.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Milan have their third corner. Towering header! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Figo aims beyond the defence. Figo delivers. Oh, terrible pass. Bergkamp is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Messi. Last chance, perhaps. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been won straight back. And this is Messi. getting up there! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Rashford venturing down the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might... So that's it. It is all over. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow...
There's the shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's in on goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Terrific effort! Zanetti can clear it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Played backwards here. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's aimed in. He leaps for it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the shot! Zanetti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Drogba. Played out wide. Figo. Makalele. Now it's Figo. Flings towering header. Goal! And there is your opener. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ball in towards the middle. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
It's Makalele. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2, then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho. Makalele. He's looking wide. Oh, that's neat. Ball swung in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Makaleli. And it's Figo. And he plays one through. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Makaleli demonstrating his defensive quality there. Serginho. Gattuso. And here's the chance to counter. Spread neatly. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Dunkirk really should be happy.
Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Drogba. Cruyff. Now Gattuso. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Figo has created one goal already. Cruyff. Adams. That pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Dunkirk come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Dunkirk are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gattuso. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Roberto Carlos is standing over this one. Great chance here to level it up. Cruyff! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Right, Shevchenko. Serginho has it in a wide position. That is lovely. In towards the back stick. Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Probing pass. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Figo. That looks a good ball through. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Hazard scooting forward. He's had it taken off him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look...
Chance for a shot! And no mistake! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14. Numero 9.
So time for change,
Numero
and
7.
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Il numero
Dunkirk
20.
are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nesta. Serginho chasing after it. He has found the way through. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Priol promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found a way through, shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
And it's been given away. It's Van Basten! Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still behind by 2, and a chance! That's a sharp pass. And it's Serginho. Shevchenko tries a shot! He's got a goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Dunkirk are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Drogba. And it's Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Shevchenko. Adams gets across and deals with it. Messi has shifted it to the flank. Hazard picks it up out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero
The two
8.
coaches are
Attenzione,
signalling
cambio.
changes here, both at the same time. Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go. Oh, terrible pass. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. And here's Drogba. Ronaldinho! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Drogba! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Makalele. And the finish! No, he got that all wrong. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. And it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. And this is Figo. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Dunkirk, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective.
And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Figo. It's a good-looking delivery. And that should get the job done. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear. He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Dunkirk are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Shot a goal! Zanetti clears without hesitation. Serginho, back could it go? Goes for a shot! And he can clear it away.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, though.
It's Gerrard! Judge, surely! And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Figo gets a foot in here. Figo, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we have our very first corner. And again! Dunkirk have their second corner now. Figo goes short, tries to cross, and that's been well dealt with. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Dunkirk have their third corner. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a threatening ball. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Figo ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now he leaps for it! He's kept it out, just.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Good reason for optimism here. Defending of the desperate variety. Chiellini. Out towards the flank. Gerrard. Nicely spread. Ball's gone out of play. Vieira and Mateus. Silvestre just eases him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. Mateus. And it's Vieira. That's Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. That's going wide left. Played out wide. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Silvestre. And they're quick to get it back. And it's made its way to him. Cruyff. Referee has just said play on. And he's gone looking for safety. Deftly away. Dunkirk are looking to go forward now. That's good vision. And this is Figo. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A whisker away from making it 4.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Mateus. Nice bit of trickery. Shevchenko. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Threads one in. Serginho with the clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Cruyff. Played into space. Oh, no joy this time. And he thumps it clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. De Ligt getting this one clear. Figo. And he's running through. Figo. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect. And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Dunkirk are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Down to business again. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Mateus. Guti. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Good ball over the top. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. And here's Drogba. Silvestre gets on his bike and on the move. Mateus. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Guti. Mateus. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Taken back almost at once. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Great vision. He can run onto that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? An opportunity then to pull clear here. And he couldn't keep it down. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they've got a throw. Mateus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Figo. Ball is over the line. Silvestre. And it's Vieira. Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. Cannavaro. Chiellini can clear it away. Looking for a runner. Floated through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Figo. He has found the way through. Gerrard. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zanetti. Now he's off and running. Figo. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Dunkirk presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Dunkirk are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
That's going in strongly.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Cannavaro tries to play it through, and he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw-in. Cruyff, pass somewhat off target. And he's forced to go back. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gerrard, lovely feet. Here it is. Impressive. And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are...
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Drogba gleefully reminding us of what a superb... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things already rolling. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take...
Here's a shot! Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Out towards the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Deco herring after the... Drogba! Back in once more. He's done well to get that clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Crossed it. Deco! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservative...
Shapes to shoot! So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, super find. Look at this. And a chance! And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho, he's on it. Rashford! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Rashford really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. That's going in strongly.
And it's Stojkovic. Figo, foot in. Looking to play him in. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Asa! Inter Milan with the corner, their first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Drogba wants to run onto this. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And here's Yaya Toure, played out wide. And he's managed to get free. Serginho has it in a wide position. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kajolu. Bigo ventures forward. Well-timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rashford! And he's stuck it away. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. You don't keep those outs. He's gone for goal. Oh, terrific save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kajolu. More and more pressure on the ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard. He has found the way through. Space for him to turn and look. Early ball out from the back. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Pedri.
di recupero.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. That has been slung wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, some tackle that. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, could be danger here! Goes for the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, that is asking. He's had a shot! Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's picked out the run. It's Drogba! Incredible! Just incredible!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
What a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise... I'm your commentator, Peter. Round of expert analysis Here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of prestige for Barcelona. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's got away. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vigo with the clearance. That's a good run down the left.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of...
He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hazard. Oh, again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard can get it clear. De Rossi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that was asking for too much. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Dunkirk are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. I was going to be disappointed with that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Pele. He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Messi. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Eto'o. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. Nesta gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, they've got it again. And it's Vigo. Nicely weighted ball. Drogba in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldinho going, and the shot! Looking for options for movement. Now it's Eto'o. Vigo making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Yaya Toure. There's the shot! Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling.
Dunkirk certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tries to pass it through. Chooses to go cross-field. That pass isn't the best. Vigo. And it's Drogba, looking to pass their way up the pitch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Drogba. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Deco. And here's Doué. He's having a pop! But he's left disappointed. And for the first half, that is that. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Dunkirk currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Botafogo. El dorsal 20. Eto'o. Será
Gets us
reemplazado
going once
por
more.
el dorsal 11.
Dunkirk can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's going wide left. Botafogo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole...
Real chance! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Shot could be on. And it's been hooked away. And smartly reclaimed.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that's nice. It's Pele! Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can clear their lines.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Pele! Now in he goes again, and again! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Botafogo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's been taken short. Hangs in a cross. Ronaldinho can get it clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Serginho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hullet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Rossi. Pele. He's in plenty of space here. Hullet. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the ball's... and he's following up! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
They've played it short. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. De Rossi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's going to go a long way. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Drogba. That's a sharp pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, super ball! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Maldini. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone looking for safety. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Hullet. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cafu. Deco. Gerrard. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice looking ball. Well, there's the clearance. O'Reilly. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to belt it away. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's managed to get rid. Serginho. Now, what about a counter-attack?
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's tidy. Now he's running on Gerrard! And he's following up! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out for a throw. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
O'Reilly. De Ligt. Nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. And this is Shevchenko. And we have our very first corner. Saliba can get it clear. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Doué. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw. they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good take in a good area. That's going wide left. Valverde deals with that comfortably. Played into space, and this is Hullet. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Doué. Searching pass he's played there. He's on it, can he get away? And Shevchenko off the post. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Ligt tries to clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Skillfully cut out. And the shot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Hullet.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Deco. The less said about that pass, the better. Desai. That's it, 45 minutes up. That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So the action
Será
resumes.
sustituido por el dorsal 11.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's their second corner of the game. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. And Yaya Toure! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. That has been slung wide. Messi. Valverde, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Marcelo. And he skips past his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So we've reached the hour mark. And he's in on goal. Serginho. Shevchenko. Shevchenko, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Dembele. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Deftly away. It's a throw-in. Desai does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Messi gets into a good position. Dembele, and that's played in low. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. And here's Gerrard. He's having a hit! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And it's Serginho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gerrard. No way through. Chiellini was in no mood for any of that. It's run loose here. Now he's got space here. Shot, surely! Here comes the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doué absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Desai has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Oh, it's Gerrard. He is through here. Good take, and is he in? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Doué. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. And it's Deco. It's a really well-measured ball. Bigo picks it up out wide. Played back in. Punched away. Dembele. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Dunkirk were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Spain lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else.
Cruyff! Probing pass. Good ball over the top. Ibrahimovic picks it up out wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pepe cuts it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread it left. Cross in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Figo. Maldini eases him off the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He won't be happy with that one. So it is still 0-0. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And here's Cruyff. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass.
That's going in strongly.
And it's Xavi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Figo. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Cruyff. It's a searching pass. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Drogba. Eto'o chasing after it. Figo. Shot could be on. He's got away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
The ball's gone astray. That's a shade optimistic. Azar.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Serginho aims beyond the defence. Shoots! Xavi. No way through. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cafu is in a really good position out wide. Milan with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Eto. Hazard. It's Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Goes without saying, that was poor. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Vigo in acres of space. Real chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game. Oh, terrible mistake. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 2.
And that's the second half started.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp and smartly reclaimed. That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic! Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Figo. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard, Drogba. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played into space. Chips it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's out for a goal kick. Zanetti gathers from the goal kick. Can he get it through? And this is Drogba. No foul, says the referee. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. 60 minutes played. Pinches it off him. Howson. And it's Serginho. That has ended up in no man's land. Bullet. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nesta getting this one clear. Now that's well seen too. Xavi. Alexander-Arnold. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run. Real shot at goal! It's bounced back off the post. And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Great vision. Cannavaro. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Drogba. Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8, Hazard.
So we have movement on both benches.
Bonucci.
Milan leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Rashford crosses. And the volley. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's... Drogba is flagged offside. Nesta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that's clever. Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking to play him in. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's at the end. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And he's let fly! Played into space. Vigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vigo in acres of space out wide. He leaps for it! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Arda Güler. And he's intervened well there. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's gone searching crossfield. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Zaire Emery. Güler. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Timber was in no mood for any of that. He's in plenty of space here. Voila! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Drogba. And he's taking no chances there. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. And Cruyff! He's got away with one there. Rudiger. Costa Curta. Goulet, never out of the action for very long. Mbappe. Cafu. And they're quick to get it back. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get it through? Goulet. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's found support out wide. Header! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Has a look and plays it forward. Goes long and straight.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That pass isn't the best. Deep into stoppage time. Distributed tidily. Not where it came from. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Milan certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Drogba. And it's Serginho. Serginho on a serious charge here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and it's played into the middle. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Big shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ball in towards the... Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So we've reached the hour mark. This is Drogba. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now, he's got space here. Figo did terrific effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not the most accurate pass. Baresi gets it away. Puyol. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, super find.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Corner number 2 then.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19, le numéro 9, le numéro 33, le numéro 8.
Oh, good effort!
Neymar.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi, le numéro 3.
Milan have their third corner.
Le numéro 14, Di Maria.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great chance! And he hits the net. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Doué! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Baresi. And they've got rid. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Figo. He's had a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And now he has two. He's going for goal! Oh, that could be pivotal! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
But pour l'équipe du Milan AC.
après 83 minutes de jeu par le numéro 19.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Figo. He's being a Rijkaard! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Besiktas making an early change here.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm.
It's Rashford! So, a breakthrough already. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Figo. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And a header! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
Summit goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lahm, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. Cafu plays it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Roberto Carlos knocks it into space. Nesta clears without hesitation. It's a searching pass. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Messi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard driving forwards. Maldini. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Drogba. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Figo. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, what a mistake! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And back to the keeper. Schmeichel, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Davids makes a dash for it. Toure wins the duel this time. Cafu chooses to go crossfield. And Serginho. Rashford looking to receive it in space. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Bayer to save this spot kick and his team. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what... And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So let's get the ball rolling. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kukçu. Oh, they could be caught out here. That could spell trouble. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, almost a sixth.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rashford! And that's a tiny finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indifferent.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Rek, takes a shot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's another good win of the ball. Roberto Carlos with an air of confidence about him. Can he finish? Roberto Carlos. And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Could be danger here.
Milan are totally done.
And he's let fly. Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho simply refused to be outdone there. It's Mino! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. And he's got Rijkaard!
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lahm, and the pass is intercepted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Howson. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Figo ploughing through the middle. Big chance, corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Towering header! And he couldn't keep it down. Roberto Carlos. Davids. Brahim Diaz. Looking to play him in. It's Drogba! And no mistake. How many, just how many, the gulf in class is... And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Drogba walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his...
It's Figo! Throw in. And he's there to clear it. Drogba gets flagged offside. What a throw in. And they've got rid. And now they can clear their lines. That'll be a throw. Neymar knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho! Oh, he's done it! Has he won it? He just might have won it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Oh no, what has happened here? Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ronaldinho, and a chance! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ball comes in. Costa Curta getting this one clear. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. That has been cut short. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's played through for him. And it's been hooked away. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Serginho. Araujo can get it clear. Como are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Howson. Gets a good foot in there. Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snap. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shapes to shoot! Volleyed effort.
Although really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Spread neatly. Shot could be... And Shevchenko! And he stuck it away! A goal at a really telling moment. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all...
Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pinches it off him. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Space for him to turn and look. It's a good-looking delivery. Neymar! That's put paid to the danger. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Weghorst.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's aimed in. He's rising! And he's heaved it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now, what about a counter-attack? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still kicked.
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
Oh, good climb! It's run loose. Oh, Waters! And he's following up! It's fallen kindly here. Como have their second corner now. He leaps for it! Deftly away. Beckham. He slings it in. Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Weghorst actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Nesta tries to clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Drogba. Good press. Applies the finish! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He has given that the lot.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Milan leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cafu looking to receive it in. Towering header! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed...
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Beckham is standing over this one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Figo. Drogba! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries to play it through. An instinctive delivery. Here comes the corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos, and he's being shifted off it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. They want to be quick to recover this. That's a decent clearance. Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's burst through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Shevchenko, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his.